are embracing all the floof today. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. You may recognize this as one of my Dragon Con coffee cups. This has the dragon on it. Feeling particularly fierce today, so decided to use this particular coffee mug from our collection. And in this coffee mug is the Stash White Chocolate Mocha Black Tea. It's one of the few black teas I don't mind drinking. It's actually been sitting for a few minutes, so it's probably at its full flavor. We'll go ahead and give it a sip and we'll get started. Nope, not quite yet, but I'm getting it. And again, it has to do with the fact that Stash, this is actually a little bit larger mug. I did use only 2. I probably should have used 3 tea bags. But it's still working on the flavor. You do get it. I did also tone down my sugar a little bit. One of the things that I really like about this particular tea and the chocolate hazelnut is that when you put in enough milk and sugar, they actually taste like a chocolate candy bar. They're really, really good. Anyway, so today we are opening a non-subscription CurlBox. I heard that this was a curly hair OG brand, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was only $20. I do believe they still have them available, and it was $5 shipping. In its traditional pink box, and I forgot to open up the bottom, so let me get a minute here. We're going to open up the bottom. Between this and my Eden Bodyworks, I am going to be very busy with hair care. Working on that makeup too, but you know. Alrighty, so let's open this up and take a look at what's inside. Okay, we've got our usual cards. This is the cover of their little booklet they've included. And iconic hair was the theme of this box, and it is Afro Sheen products. So we'll take a look at those. They included their usual little card for you to tag them. And then there's an all-new Afro Sheen. They have another little thing indicating that this is an all-new line. My understanding is Afro Sheen kind of disappeared for a little bit, maybe. And this is brand new, and they are coming back. These will be, it says for men and women, available at Walgreens and Amazon. So let's open up our box and take a look and see what we've got. We have 5 products, starting with the Afro Sheen Velvet Flow 4-in-1 Leave-In Detangler and Curl Refresher. I don't usually have much luck with curl refreshers, but, you know, I'm always willing to give them a try. See? All right, let's see how this spray. It's a little spitty, but it's fine. It's got a bit of a mist. Smells pretty. I'm going to throw it in our big fluffed up hair. Are we seeing anything happening? Maybe just a little bit. Nope. I like that. I do like it did that on the curls too. I'm seeing a little bit. I probably have to use a little bit more. Today is second day hair, which is why we sort of given into the frizz. Plus it's raining outside. So. All right, so ingredients wise. Glycerin is the third thing on the list. That's kind of disturbing for my hair, but it may not be a problem. I mean, we're being frizzy today anyway. Fragrance is kind of high up. It has amodimethicone. It has isopropyl. Oh, man. Well, there's nothing on here that says that it is silicone, paraben, etc., alcohol-free. But that combination will eventually freak out my hair. I'm just going to go with that. It will dry out my hair. I'm not sure how it would work in a refresher like this. But I can't use it too frequently because eventually, I mean, if it was in a shampoo or conditioner, that would be a problem for my hair because any kind of dimethicone plus isopropyl dries out my hair. It's just terrible. But I'm not feeling any dryness just from what I just did. Maybe if I just use it that way. In fact, I'm seeing a little extra curl and a little bit more shine from using it. So maybe if it's in something like this, and as long as I scrunch it in, I'm not going to have a problem with. We'll see. Anyway, next in our box is the Afro Sheen Texture Flexing Foam. Defines and sets hair. So this sounds like it's a mousse. Texture Flexing Foam defines, shines, conditions all in one step. Great for wet and dry sets, twist outs, and rod sets. I'm going to have to try some of these twist outs and things one of these days. I don't know how it's going to work with my hair, but one of these days. One of these days. And this has glycerin also as the third ingredient. This is really disappointing. I actually did try to look up the line and the brand, and when I was looking for it, they didn't have anything on the total ingredients. They just said the highlighted ingredients were. So it's kind of disappointing that they have glycerin in all of these so far up. It does have fruit oil, has ethyl hexaglycerin, whatever that is. It does have shea butter, but all of those are low. Coconut oil is low. Argan oil. Perfume is below all that. Coconut water. I'm not seeing any cones. I am not seeing any alcohol. Oat protein. Cool. I'll give it a try and see what happens. Really kind of disappointed with the glycerin eye up. You know, like today, I'm just embracing the frizz, but that's not something I want to do all the time. I guess if I were to do it, I could use this. But anyway, so that's like a leave-in conditioner and curling cream, kind of foam curling cream kind of thing. It looks like kind of like a mousse, but not quite. All right, next we have a looks like some oil, and we have two other things. I'm gonna look at the other things first. And the first of that is the Afro Sheen Slick Back Cream Styler, smooths and holds. This has, damn, it also has glycerin roller high up. This is disappointing. Grapeseed oil, shea butter. Fragrance is kind of high up. It's like 7th or 8th, but it's still kind of high up considering the number of ingredients. Amodimethicone. Trimethicone. Wow. Honey. It has honey. Peg 40 hydrogenated castor oil, citric acid. Anyway, God, guys, I don't understand why glycerin has to be in everybody's things. I'm kind of learning to look real hard. Anyway, so that is what that looks like. It's creamy, but it's a thick, more solid type of creamy. It's not like, say, the Eden Bodyworks hairdress. It's not that solid, but it's almost like, I would say that's almost a Crisco, maybe a little less than a Crisco feeling. It does feel moisturizing. The scent is kind of florally. It feels very thick. It feels very sticky almost. Very interesting. We'll give it a try. At this point, though, I'm kind of not holding out much hope for this line. I really did want to see all the ingredients before I ordered this box. Nobody was showing all the ingredients. They were just showing the featured ingredients. I really hate when companies do that because you may want to try something, but you can't tell if it's good for your hair. And if you have hair sensitives like I do, you kind of want to be able to avoid the things that are a problem and not spend your money on it. And I can't take a CurlBox back. So I like the little design on the top there. That's kind of cool. That's what we fluffed our hair out with earlier today, was a pick. I have it sitting here. My fluff is dying. That's what it does. All right, the next thing I have, whoa, my box fell. Hold on. Next I have the Afro Sheen Texture Setting Cream Gel. Long-lasting hold with no flakes. This has, the fragrance is like the 3rd or 4th item. Wow. Coconut oil. Linseed oil. Flax. Shea butter. There's that ethyl hexaglycerin again. All right. No glycerin. Thank God. Okay. Whoa. It's purple. It's purple. It's purple. That is interesting. Oh, it's bouncy. It smooths out really nicely. Oh, the fragrance is strong with this one. Feels like it would be very moisturizing in addition to being a gel. This will be interesting. This is actually pretty close to the texture of the gel that I get when I mix the Adwa curling define gel with the Curls Be Smooth butter gel. It's very close to that kind of texture. That's really, really neat. Interested in trying this. This may end up being the only thing that takes in this box so far. Possibly the oil, which I now have to get off the floor. So hold, please. All right, so the last thing in our box is the AfroShin 3-in-1 Nourishing Oil for Hair, Scalp, and Beard. I don't think my husband might, I don't know. And this should just have nothing but oils in it. Cats. It has coconut oil, olive oil, fruit oil, soybean oil, castor oil, grape oil, then a whole bunch of other stuff. Avocado oil, vegetable oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba seed oil. It has all the oils. Sunflower oil, fragrance at the bottom. Anyway, I haven't been using oils as much lately. I've been really enjoying the hairdress for my hair at night. I do occasionally use them to break casts or through the day if I need something. Well, it's loose too. Stay tight. Let's open this up. We have a seal. Let's remove our seal. Our seal feels like it was already loosened somehow because it feels oily, which may take a minute to get it off. Yeah. Dude, you should have put a tab. There we go. We got it. 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 Ooh. That fragrance isn't that strong. Fragrance was kind of high on there, but the fragrance isn't smelling that strong. All right, let's put this out on the palm. You can smooth that out and try that in our hair too. I don't mind trying oils in my hair. It's not something I'm using much lately, but you know. Anyway, so looks like an oil. It's loose like an oil. Rubs out like an oil. It's an oil. Are you going to help this other stuff just improve my frizzy floof? I think it added a little bit more shine. Frizzy floof. I said we're embracing the fluff today. We do this upon occasion. Alrighty, so I'm going to give everything a try. I'm kind of glad it didn't come with a shampoo and a conditioner, just based on the amount of glycerin is in most of these products. Yeah, really kind of disappointed in that. But going to go ahead and give them a try. Most of these will probably end up with my neighbor. I'll probably end up keeping this if it works out really well. No, this is not this one. This one, the gel. This is the styler. They look the same. What do you say on the side? Oh, it has some of the stuff. Avocado oil to nourish. Coconut milk to condition. Shea butter to moisturize. That is for the cream styler. And for the gel, we have flaxseed oil to nourish. Coconut oil to condition. Shea butter to moisturize. It's interesting. I didn't see those on the side. Do you have anything like that on the side? You do. So that's this stuff here. Madagascar vanilla for length retention, coconut oil for condition, shea butter to moisturize. It says no sulfates, mineral oil, petroleum, or phthalates. But it doesn't say anything about no silicones. So ammo domesticum. And this one says argan oil for shine, coconut oil for condition, shea butter to moisturize. And then, of course, we have our oil, which says jojoba oil to hydrate, vitamin E to moisturize, argan oil for shine. They all say the same thing about no sulfates, mineral oil, petroleum, or phthalates. Like I was saying, though, it's a little disappointing that there's so much glycerin. Someone did tell me that it can be pretty hard to find glycerin, low to no glycerin items. I will give these all a try. Hopefully I won't turn into a big flat, fuzzy, frizzy mess from all the glycerin. I will probably not use this as a whole line altogether just because of the amount of glycerin. So when I do finally report back on the line, it will have been using pieces in my regular routine just so that I can limit the amount of damage that glycerin can do to my hair. I mean, you know, we're fuzzy today. It's wet outside. We embrace the fuzz today. I don't want to have to do that on a fresh hair. Okay, so anyway, let's take a look at the card. The card says, I don't like this pink on black. It's real hard to read. I have trouble reading anyway. You all know that. Show off your curl pride with Afro Sheen, a legacy brand with an emphasis on adding shine, length, and definition to multi-textured hair. The line, popularized in the 60s, is back with all new products infused with flaxseed oil, exotic plant essentials, and intensely moisturizing butters. Try your hand at these 3 easy looks. And it has a couple of them there that they talk about, which I'm not going to go into here. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to pick up this box, because like I said, it is considered an OG brand, and I have never tried it, so I wanted to give it a shot and see how I would like it. In here, they have their other little thing. Afro Sheen is all new, giving you a source of inspiration and self-expression through hairstyles that deliver maximum shine, definition, and hold to all hair textures. Pride, style, dignity. Okay, so try the full line. They have the setting cream, the cream styler, defining curl cream, lush fro butter, the flexing foam, the 4-in-1 leave-in spray, the oil, shine up spray, and the fro out blowout spray. There is no shampoo or conditioner listed on there. Whether you rock your hair froed out, blowed out, braided up, or twisted out, Afro Sheen provides multi-use products that empower you to be your authentic self. Afro Sheen is designed to keep hair moisturized, defined, and healthy for all curly textures and styles. And like I said, available at Walgreens and Amazon. Alrighty, so that's going to be interesting. Like I said, this is not something that I would use everything together, particularly the glycerin products. I will be putting little numbers so I can figure out where the glycerin is on the list. For most of them, the glycerin was in the first 3 to 5. One of them was in 2. And that's a lot of glycerin for my hair. It's just not taking to glycerin anymore. I've mentioned that several times, not just in this video, but yeah. If you watch my hair videos, I mention in my more recent ones, my hair does not like glycerin frequently. So we will be breaking them up and interspersing them with some of my other things that do not have glycerin. And we will see how that works. We'll see. It may take a while for me to get back to you because I do have my Eden Bodyworks box coming in sometime soon. And that takes a priority. But anyway, that's it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope that you will subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday, but we do occasionally have bonus videos. We just opened recently, not so recently maybe, my last Jenny Bell for a while. I do intend to resubscribe. I love that box. Love it. But other bonus videos include my son's My Geek Box every month. I can talk really. We also open my, when you guys send me something, I open that as a bonus video. You don't have to, but when it does, it'll get opened on here. And I used to do indie brands. We're going to have to hold off and hope that we can get back to that sometime soon. Just can't afford it when everybody's out of work, unfortunately. Indie brands are not cheap. Regular brands are often not cheap. Yeah, so Those are holding off. And we are still waiting to see whether or not we're going to be able to do our garden videos this year. But if you're interested in any of those, please have that notification clicked so that you get notified, because they don't go up on regular upload days. If you're part of my notification squad, you'll want to check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you choose not to subscribe, we would be very disappointed. However, you're always welcome back here because we love having the company. And when you do come back again, don't forget your cup of tea. Feeling fierce the whole way. Alrighty, this has cooled off a bit because we've had a lot of things going on since I poured it. So, yeah. And it has been sitting long enough that it's probably at full strength. This is about what it's going to get. Going to give her a sip and then we'll get on our merry way. Okay, for me, this is a tea that I actually enjoy. I much prefer to mix it with the, they have a dragon spice tea. I much prefer to mix it with that, but I do occasionally like having it by itself. However, I've been cutting back my sugar in my tea, and for me, this particular tea needs more sugar because it is a black tea. Black tea has a bitterness on the back end that I just don't like, and that's coming up very, very clearly in this. The chocolate has shown up, but it's not nearly as sweet, like I said, because I've been cutting back on sugar. So it's not nearly as sweet as I like it, and it's not coming out to be one of my favorites right now. I will be hanging on to the bags I have and just have to remember it needs a little bit more sugar and milk from me. Anyway, that is it for the day. I hope you have a great one.